Thank you, Sri Varun Gandhi.
On the 14th of April 2010, I, along with some legislators and political workers from my party, visited the villages and homes of the families of 5 slain martyrs in the districts Bulandshahr and Gautam Budh Nagar in western Uttar Pradesh. 47 people out of these 76 in Uttar Pradesh have been martyred in this horrific massacre. What I saw, sir, shook me to my very core. Ji? 43 out of 76 people. I went to, sir, the tehsils of Khurja, Jevar, Bulandshahr, Anupshahr and Agauta. I learned from the first village, sir, called Bodha, that no representation from either the union or the state government had initiated any contact with them personally. They had no idea that the world was even aware of their deep suffering. Neither the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh or any minister or any member of the union government or even, in fact, their local MP or MLA had bothered to meet them. In their grief, they sat in darkness, completely isolated. As I went to the second village called Pachhota, I sat near the brave young martyr's widow with his 3-year-old son on my lap as he asked me where his father was. I asked myself, what should I tell him? Should I tell him of his father's bravery? Would it mean anything to him? The larger question, sir, is not whether it would mean anything to that 3-year-old child, but does the bravery of that soldier, that protector of our liberties, of our democracy, does his shahadat, does his martyrdom, does it mean anything to our larger system? And I'm not just talking about the government here, because this is not really a time to do politics. Does it mean anything to the India of today? Or have we become so cynical as a nation that every death, every martyrdom today has just become a statistic that we can gloss over, that we can take for granted? In the third village I went to, sir, they told me of their desire to erect a statue to celebrate the martyr's bravery, to honor his memory. They have been told that no public funds can be allocated for this. It is a sad day for Indian democracy when state governments have the money to build statues of their living leaders with handbags, but not of martyred sons of the soil.
Same.
No financial assistance has been given to them as yet. Why? Because of bureaucratic red tape. When we have to wait for a driving license because of red tapeism, we will wait. When we have to wait for a telephone connection because of loopholes within the system, we will grin and bear it. But when we have to watch our martyrs wait in silence for weeks and months at a time for what they deserve, rather a pittance compared to what they deserve, then we cannot and should not bear this. Sir Henry David Thoreau once said, "The mass of men lead lives of quiet desperation." This is not an issue to play politics with, as I said earlier, but the nation must fight for those who have fought with every drop of their blood to protect it. My suggestion is that immediately a member of each family be given a permanent government job, some land from the Gram Sabha, from the Gram Samaj. The mother of each martyr should be given a lifelong pension. This is something that I think the NDA government did during the Kargil war after it, that the mother of each martyr was given a lifelong pension. And there should be assistance given to build a small memorial in their respective villages This would breed a nationalist spirit amongst our youth. Also, sir, immediately the CRPF should be given insurance in high-risk areas, like the army is. I pray that as a system, we act swiftly and act strongly for these brave sons of the soil. Jai Hind.
Thank you.